fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Seattle Seahawks and the Denver Broncos. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. They're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7.
The 43-yard line.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
4-yard gain on the play.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
Jason Myers.
DK Metcalf with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25. Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56. 61, matchbox, right.
They fake the handoff, now Lock. And he fires one that's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play. The pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Good throw there to start the second possession, maybe help erase the memory of the interception he threw first possession.
Yeah, I think a lot of the time now there's a communication between the head coach, offensive coordinator, quarterback's coach. All right, we got to get him settled. It's not easy after you've thrown a pick 6. You might want to just run the football, but I think in most cases you want to give him easy throws that he's comfortable with to get him going again. And it's not necessarily just throwing one or 2 yards. What throws does he like to make? Give him a couple of those and get him going.
Definitely looked like one he was comfortable with on the last throw.
At the 43-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
So the 14 yards actually takes them from 143 to the other for first and 10.
Oh, fuck me.
Here to Judy. 20.
Running a nickel, so I run a 3-4. It depends what kind of run offense you're going against. It's like it depends like when you're going against what kind of run formation he's coming out in. So if he's gonna come out shotgun, you don't want to have your defense completely spread. So like this right now, my 3-4 should be able to hold it unless he runs trap right now. If he runs trap again, oh, he ran a switch screen.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back.
So I run that. That's why I run a 3-4, because if I have interior abilities with inside stuff, I know I can control inside zones.
It's second and goal, back to the 8.
For good play, I use either the Saints or the Baltimore Ravens. Those are my main playbooks.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. 7 big yards.
Those are my favorite playbooks. It has a good combination of run plays, but if you have a very mobile quarterback, I highly suggest using the Ravens.
Stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th.
I run the Chicago defensive playbook. The reason I run Chicago, it has predators. So if I have an edge threat on one side for my defensive line, and I have a backer, it's going to take the best pass rusher backer and put him on the other side. So if I run this 3-4, it basically will eliminate the ability for them to run outside.
Hold them out. Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2.
Oh my God, Bobby, come on. Damn. Multiple D is a good defense playbook, though. Like if you run multiple D, it's good defense playbook because it gives you everything. But I feel like it limits you.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round, trust for the encore. If you know, you know.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On the play. First down, Seattle.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Seahawks 14, Broncos 7.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end.
The pass.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's got Lockett. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of
10 yards and a Seattle first down.
First down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's hauled away down to the 6-yard line.
On the carry.
A big run there, 29 yards and a first. He had his eyes on the end zone once he hit the secondary, but they're finally able to slow him down.
Yeah, and I've got to look at this one from the defensive point of view. You just mentioned finally able to slow him down. They've got to figure out a way to make that at the point of attack, at the line of scrimmage, because once he gets through, he's shredding them.
And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Seahawks 21, Broncos 7. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. On the counter, Lindsey. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks 13. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 59 yards.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Block working out of the gun. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard.
God, man, I'm just terrible right now. I'm at his 6.
Gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it second and short.
At the 4-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver.
God, man, this defense is so terrible. Like, I don't know why he traded so many pieces on defense. Like, there's no one on his defense. It's so it's so hard to use them. He traded away fucking Shaquem Griffin, Jamal Adams. I guess for draft picks. This guy was terrible, man, in this team. He traded Russell Wilson away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. Second and 9 now. Flushed out right. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Second and 9.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right.
God damn fucking block. Fucking Christ, this team, man. This team is so aggravating. This block.
So he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Complete pass on second down. That'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
Of course, because fucking my guy can't throw a football. Fuck you.
Michael O.J. Mudia. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive,
Of course, because fucking fool. Fucking God, man. Who traded it? Who was the manager of this team? Because this manager is fucking terrible. He fucking left you, he leaves you with 0 fucking pieces. He gave away everyone. This team is like, I don't know what he was thinking.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Of course, Andy like, there's no, like, he gave away all the good edge rushers and all the edge pressures. Like, what am I supposed to do with this team now?
You know what really fires up offensive linemen?
He fucking kept Bobby Wagner, which is terrible. Out of all the people, you could trade Bobby Wagner.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke.
Of course. Fucking fits through the stops. He fucking goes stops. Good job, team. God, this team is so fucking terrible. So terrible. This guy, whoever managed this team needs to get fucking bitch slapped.
And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am, go ahead and
God, man. Fucking, there's just no pieces. Like, it's so hard to manage this team.
Where they won't let their return guy touch it.
I won't, and you fucking, you basically, like, he get cuff-linked me on this team. I hate it.
The end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Couple completions, just string them together.
Oh, my God. He fucking peels off like that.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
It's now second.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Cool, man. Don't rush 3.
The Seahawks send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
It's now 2nd and 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29. You don't want none. You don't get it. Pick up the ball. Shoot! Shoot!
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
To kick off for Seattle.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Now this will make it into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting.
God damn it! My fucking right tackle's got a fucking... My defensive line is getting... God damn! Terrible! Who did that fucking trade? God damn, man! Fucking block!
don't think you can get any more efficient.
Fucking Christ, man. Just block. Get off a fucking block. Ah, this defensive line's terrible, man.
75 yards.
Fucking Christ, man. This guy can't fucking draft, can't fuck. Holy God, man. This guy, whoever the owner was, his team is fucking needs to get bitch slapped.
Big time play, big time result.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Escaping the pressure right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Eluding the pressure right. He lets it fly, and it's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That goes for a gain of 31. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
He was brought down.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Broncos' 24-yard line.
Yep, sure, that's it. I can't wait to sit in the pocket real quick. That's
And
fucking
this
forward.
was incomplete. Big O.J. Howard, his intended target. And it's 3rd down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flushed out right. His throw caught at about the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in.
Fucking OJ goddamn fucking Howard, are you drunk?
Line of scrimmage.
God
It's
damn.
going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 7-yard line.
Of course, she warped tackles.
Closer as he
Thank
takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. but I often think the second...
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28.
28 all. Jason Myers to kick off.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. And this carries into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
That's their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Lock. And a quick throw here that's complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lock. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out, you see, and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. They'll drop to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The end result, 21 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. This one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line.
So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Let me breathe for
Still 9 remaining on second down. And to give this time to the tailback.
77, where the fuck are you going, you fucking dumb? God damn it, center. Fucking like it's a blast. Where are you going?
Back up the 19-yard line.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Fucking goddamn
Oh
it.
no, he lost the football.
That is so
It's
stupid.
picked up by the Broncos. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the
That was
clock,
fucking, that was so
get in
stupid.
position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Another run by Lindsey. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow! Knocked him for a loss.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd. Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot.
13-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now the 2nd down throw on target. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. On 1st down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Looking to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 51 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Tackle made.
Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead. So how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there. Of course you're going to give it to him.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a third down, but they are in field goal range already. The gain of 5 that time gives them the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
The 3-yard line.
Backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Stay in fucking bounds! God damn, Spiller!
Before he's out of bounds.
Fucking stay in bounds!
There, and it'll bring up 4th down.
God damn it, kid!
Biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages.
Stay in bounds. Fucking be smart. Like, it's not that fucking hard.
Big kick right there to give him the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Now Locke. And he will find his man
Fucking
on the
team.
outside.
Can we not tackle him out of bounds?
He's out of bounds. It's a first down.
Fucking Christ. Keep him in fucking play.
Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are in the field.
He dumps it underneath here to Lindsey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw. This is the
Oh my fucking god. I'm fucking about to break this fucking game in fucking half. Oh my fucking god. Make a fucking tackle.
Drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage out
Oh
of the game.
fucking Christ. Make a goddamn tackle.
Able to stop him before he can get a good head of steam going.
Lock to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy, and it's 3rd and short.
3rd down and 3 yards to go.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 mark. 54, come on, 54 mark. Check, 154.
Back to throw. Lock. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Incomplete. Results in a 4th down.
So here now is Brandon McManus in a big spot. This to potentially send us to overtime.
9-yard attempt.
And it's no good, just short. He gave it a good run, but maybe a foot or two short of the crossbar. All things considered, a pretty good kick, just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck, and unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
So the victory here for Seattle, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Seahawks, the win gets them back to 500 at 6-6 on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for Denver, this loss cost them in the playoff chase as they fall back to 7-5 on the year. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville.